Once in a small town nestled at the foot of a mountain range, there lived a boy named Alex and a girl named Lily. They first met in high school, but they were like ships passing in the night. Total strangers who never seemed to notice each other. Alex was the quiet, studious type, while Lily was outgoing and fun-loving. They traveled in different circles and had little in common, but fate had other plans for them. It all started one day when they both found themselves sitting next to each other in history class. They were paired up for a group project on the Civil War, and as they worked together, they realized they had more in common than they thought. They both loved books, music, and hiking in the mountains. They started to spend more time together outside of school, and soon they were inseparable. After high school, they went their separate ways. Alex went off to college to study business, while Lily pursued her dream of becoming a writer. They tried to stay in touch, but life got in the way, and before they knew it, years had passed. One day, Alex received a job offer in his hometown and decided to move back. He had fond memories of the place where he grew up and was excited to reconnect with old friends. Little did he know that he would also reconnect with the love of his life. Lily was surprised and delighted to see Alex back in town. They started spending time together again, and it was as if no time had passed at all. Before long, they were back to their old habits of staying up late talking about everything and nothing, going on long hikes in the mountains, and simply enjoying each other's company. They fell in love all over again, and soon they were married in a beautiful ceremony surrounded by family and friends. They went on to have two beautiful children, a boy and a girl, who brought even more joy and love into their lives. But as the years went by, Lily started to feel neglected by Alex. He was always working late at the office, trying to provide for their growing family and support her expensive shopping habits. She craved attention and affection, and she found herself seeking it elsewhere. One day, she met a charming man at a coffee shop who seemed to understand her in a way that Alex never did. They started meeting in secret, and before she knew it, she was in the midst of a passionate affair. Feeling a mix of excitement and guilt, she decided not to stop seeing him. One day, as Alex was on his way to a business meeting, he thought he saw Lily out having dinner with another man. Doubt nodded him until he couldn't resist asking her about it when he got home. Lily's face paled as she realized he had found out about her affair. Tears streamed down her face as she begged for forgiveness, knowing she had made a terrible mistake. Over the next few days, Lily did everything she could to make amends for her betrayal. She showered Alex with love and affection, trying to prove that she was truly sorry for what she had done. One day, she decided to surprise him at his office with lunch, only to be greeted by his assistant, whose perfume triggered a memory she couldn't quite place. It wasn't until later that evening, when Alex came home smelling of the same perfume, that Lily realized the truth. Her husband had been having an affair of his own with his assistant. The revelation shattered her heart into a million pieces. When she confronted Alex about his affair, he turned the blame on her, saying it was because she had cheated first that he had strayed. Lily was devastated by his betrayal and the crumbling of their marriage. She spent weeks gathering evidence of his affair, trying to make sense of everything that had happened. When she finally confronted him with her findings, Alex tried to convince her to stay for the sake of their children. They agreed to separate once their children were in college, planning to explain the situation to them when the time came. But as the years passed and their children grew up and left for college, Lily and Alex found themselves unable to let go of the past. They continued to live together, the wounds of their past infidelities still raw and unhealed. They chose to bury their pain and carry on as if nothing had happened, for the sake of their children and the life they had built together. And so, they remained together, two broken souls bound by a love that had been tainted by betrayal. They lived in a constant state of limbo, never fully able to move on from the pain of the past. But in their hearts, they knew that despite everything, they still loved each other and were willing to stay together, for better